Hello, my name is Ashley Watson. I come from Scotland in the United Kingdom, and I've been coming to ChemoThermia in Istanbul since June 2017. I was diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer in March 2017, and after having 3 full cycles of chemotherapy in the UK, I heard about chemotherapy through a lady called Patricia Peat, who is an independent cancer specialist in the UK. And I had had a Skype consultation with Patricia, and we were just talking through my treatment and all of my options. And she mentioned that she had been out to visit this clinic in Istanbul and was very impressed with the work that they were doing. And after our consultation, she sent me a document with some information and the website. So we looked at it and initially put it to one side, as it felt that we couldn't possibly go to Istanbul for treatment, that I had aging parents and a dog, and who was going to look after everything in the UK, so we felt it would be too difficult. But we took a decision to email them and got a very quick response back. And before I knew it, literally 10 days later, I was on a plane to Istanbul for my first treatment. I've had a great experience here at ChemoThermia. I have found the doctors and nurses to be incredibly warm and welcoming and kind. And I really wanted to come here because of the protocol, because they were doing chemotherapy but only at 40% of the normal dose. And it was being delivered along with a lot of other integrative therapies that I really believed in: oxygen therapy, hyperthermia, intravenous vitamin C. And I think my experience over the last year, how well I've felt and how well I've looked, has been down to the fact that I'm having all of these therapies as one package. My scans have been good. I've really benefited from the treatment. I've had good PET scans. So I would say if you're thinking about coming to Istanbul, if you're wavering, then I wouldn't have any concerns about recommending ChemoThermia to you. Istanbul is a great city. We had visited on holiday twice in 2013 and 2014 before we came, so we knew the city a bit. But it's a great city. The area where the clinic is situated is in a great area with lots of cafes and restaurants and shops. And in many ways it's very westernized. You might be sitting outside having a coffee and you could be in Barcelona or London. So I found it to be a safe city. I feel safe walking about. It's a hilly city, I'm not going to lie, there are lots of hills. And sometimes in the heat of the summer that can be a bit challenging, but in the winter it was great. The temperatures were lovely, just a light jacket, and we were able to go for lots of walks in the winter when I wasn't in clinic. And when I was here for 10 days last year, we weren't in at the weekends, so we took a chance to do some sightseeing, and we got a boat over to the Princess Islands and did some of the touristy things, so got a chance to know Istanbul. English is pretty widely spoken. Most people speak some English, and most of the restaurants will have an English menu, so eating out has not been a problem at all. Dr. Slocum speaks excellent English, and all of the nurses speak enough English that we can all understand each other, and I have been trying to learn some words of Turkish as well. But if all else fails, there's always Google Translate. So I'd just like to say that I've had a great experience with ChemoThermia. I continue to attend here every 3 weeks or so, and I'm well, and life is good.